Ugh. Right. Come on, you. Alrighty. Let's sort out some audio.
Hello.
Hello there, Dante. Welcome. Oh boy. That's Twitter for everyone. Ooh. New Sin video coming out this Friday. Very nice. Very nice. I was looking forward to that. Because, let's all be honest, Sin's epic. He is literally the best Skyrim mod reviewer on YouTube, in my personal opinion. There we go. Oh. New person sent, of course. Cool. So I've been mucking around a little bit looking for new mods. As you can tell right about here, I mean, it might be pretty hard to see on mobile, but I am downloading a couple of mods. I've got a York Sun outfit. I've got this Darklight outfit that I want to try out.
Kitty Tail's new teleportation mod is fun.
Oh, is it? I will be having a look at that this week. Well, today. So that'll be fun. Getting my eyes blasted out by Google. Thanks, Google. Very helpful of you. Also, I have no idea what I did on my last stream on Saturday. But YouTube age restricted it for some reason. I was just like, why? I do look at these sometimes and I think, fine. What do we got? I think I might change my Patreon subscriptions because I do have a couple left. I've made sure that I still have some because, you know, I still want to get some mods from Patreon. I think I'm going to swap from one person to another. I want to get Russian Bear's outfits because Russian Bear's outfits are sick and they look amazing. So for those wondering, that's what this mods folder is on my desktop. This is literally my Skyrim mods. All of them. I'm being a good boy and I'm actually, you know, clearing them out once in a while. This time, I'm actually trying to make sure that they don't, you know, get too much to handle. Wait, what's the All Stars one? Oh god, I've downloaded a mod and I can't remember what it's got, what it is. Oh well, let's grab them. So I kind of just decided, as I've made a kind of demon-looking character, screw it. I'm gonna lean a little bit more into the demon side because I feel like it. But I'm also... Oh wow, it doesn't even come with a mesh file. Yolks on Darklight. And All Stars. Probably exactly the same thing. Yolks on All Stars. Sick. That makes it so much easier to find. Where is it? Oh, it's in my bag. Sweet. Let me just quickly grab it. Nope. Here we go. Come on. Stupid box. Open. There we go. Here's the weird thing though. I always intentionally put on my stream, on my YouTube videos, on my streams, it is not for kids. So technically it is already 18 rated, I guess? Okay, the arm. Arms too. Ooh, both arms. Cool. Bottom. Okay, cool. Horns. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, they're interesting. Alright. It's just kind of a... When I look at my YouTube and I see those things, I'm just thinking, well, yeah, no shit. Why are you even trying to advertise it to kids when I clearly denote the fact that it is not for kids? Oh. Cool. Alright, get those parts built. Successfully done. Great. Okay, time to go and load up Evelyn and have a bit of fun, I think, because I actually have nothing else that I want to do. Alright, let's have a look at plugins. Do I have anything that... I'm going to try and ESLify a few things. Give me a second. But yeah, one thing I will say is if YouTube get too ridiculous about like 18 plussing my content, I'm just going to stream on Twitch. Simple as that. Or maybe Kick or something like that. I don't know.
The animation on the short-range teleport and fast travel teleport looks amazing, but I'm not a fan of the mist form travel.
Okay. I get that. Everyone's allowed to have their opinion. I haven't tested it out yet. That's literally what the stream is for. Tell you what. I'm just moving things up a little bit. Oh boy. Ooh, that should be good. Nope. A couple more pixels. Trying to get my everything out pixel perfect because reasons. Alright, come. Yay, listener perspective and community overlays. Woot. Get both of those sorted. You can close this app now. Beautiful. Hey, look, I've just...
The mist from travel is green, so it just looked like a fart cloud.
Fair enough. Come on, Dante, stop spoiling it. Haven't even seen it yet. Now, probably won't happen today, but will happen in the future. I am planning on playing through a Souls-like mod that I'm sure needs no introduction, but I'm still going to do it. Is called Vigilant. Vigilant is awesome. I've played through it in the past and I loved it to bits. Now, I do want to make sure that I get the most up-to-date version of it, just because I think there is a bit of extra content. So yeah, that might be fun. Oh yeah, and I finally managed to sort out Legacy of the Dragonborn to the point where I can live at the museum. And there's been some updates to it. And one of them, I have a feeling, is because of something that I've complained about on stream. And it's this one. You can close the skylight. Now, it's not flush with the ceiling, at least not from what I can tell. Give me a second. Bruh. Oh, stupid camera. Herder, I am camera. I go upside down. No, it's not flush with the ceiling. I'm not overly surprised. Oh, it is, actually. It's almost flush. Bearing in mind, it's not a flat ceiling. And there, I'm out of bounds. That's kind of cool. You get to see what the layout looks like. And actually, I installed a smooth cam preset recently. I needed to clear out one of my old ones because it was in the way, basically. So let's have a quick look at it, shall we? I thought it was in slot 1. Weird. Oh, it's probably named different. Because in software, there's no... 1 is not the start. In software, 1 is technically number 2. So it probably goes smooth cam slot 0, slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah, blah, blah. So what I'm going to do, this is the one that I use most of the time. I'm going to load up the other one. Okay, it does move a bit. That's not terrible. It's better than I half expected. Okay. I'm willing to try it out for a little while. I'm never going to guarantee that I will stick with it, because that would be a fat-ass lie. Oh yeah, and for those wondering, yes, this is still the Merida skirt that I made for my characters, but I decided to make a shortened version of it because I thought, you know what, why not? It'd be fun. There'd be something interesting to have on my character. So, here it is. Now, please note, this is like a version 1 of it. I don't have any illusions of it being anywhere near good. It's just something that I wanted to test out and see if I could do, honestly. And it was done by cutting down the mesh rather than cutting down the texture file, because I wanted to just make sure that I could actually do it. Because the thing is, if you cut down the texture file, you have to cut down the normal map and all the extra crap, and it's just a waste of time. It takes far too long. Oh, okay, with this one there's no... Oh yeah, that's my Predator vision. And I've just got to say this much. It's been raining too much in the UK at the recently. So I'm just turning off the raining game. Right, okay, so we're going to Lost Knife Hideout to find the artifact called On Warm Sands. Cool, okay. Oh yeah, I need to go and see Crescius again. Whoops, I'll sort that out. Interesting how my character is basically sat above the, my selection. If I remember correctly, Lost Knife, yeah, I thought so, it's here. Do I have a scroll of passage to anywhere near there?
It's been hot in the like 90s.
Ah, I was dead. Sick. Oh, 90 degrees and... Oh, too hot. Too hot. Too hot.
Hello, your game looks so good.
Thanks, Epic. That's annoying. That's one thing I would change. There's a slight height difference of the camera when you're not moving. Now when you got a spell out or a bow out, it's less of an issue. But otherwise it's a bit annoying. Alright, so I think yes, I have an Iverstead teleport, which means that I can get there relatively quickly. Alright, so let's do a quick save here, just in case I want to do one. Boop. It's interesting, I changed my hashtags in my Twitter post, because hashtag modded would be modded for any game that's ever existed. The one that I'm now using is hashtag Skyrim mods. So hopefully we can get more wonderful peeps to come and watch. That'd be great. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Dazzle. Oh, bloody hell. Got a frickin' bear as well. So yeah, one of the things that I did was I went off to Solstheim and did a whole bunch of the Nordic dungeons there. So I've got... If I really wanted to specialize into either lightning or frost magic, I've got both of the masks. The Dragon Priest mask for that. But currently I'm using... I believe it's Vokun? Come on, you useless pile of ice. There we go. Come on, Gobbo. Drop. Good Gobbo. Elzir, Skeever Tail. Ugh, probably does not taste very nice. More Gobbo. I just call goblins Gobbo, just simply because it's funny. Right. So what I am going to do with this preset, the only thing I don't like about this smooth cam preset that I'm using, I'll find the damn thing. Oh, balls. I've gone past it again. Smooth cam, here we go. Third person. It's usually an offset, if I remember correctly. Standing up offset -5. Okay. If I go to bow aiming, for an example, up offset -15. Sorry, but I'm dropping it to -15. Simply because I don't like it. I don't like the height adjustment. Because I go from drawn weapons to sheath weapons so quickly that it just makes my brain hurt. Don't get me wrong, some of these smooth cam presets are gorgeous when you see them in a video. But they are really uncomfortable to play with otherwise. And when I say really, I am not kidding. Oh boy. Oh, I do have it. Good. Pressed the button and my paraglider didn't come out and I was just like, uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, that fog. Ground level fog in this game annoys me, simply because of the pop-in from it. Because here's the thing, Skyrim's such an old game that it's most likely still using the 2D sprite system. And for those wondering what I mean by that, it's basically like, it's like taking a JPEG picture or something like that and just slapping it in front of you, like that, every now and again, and it's transparent and it's designed to look like fog, which is fine, but it's also not, because it just doesn't look great, unfortunately. Whoa, okay, cool. One thing I will be doing with this character, though, for those interested, is, as you can see her, she's not particularly armoured at the moment. I want to fix that. I am thinking... I'm kind of torn between Azura's Guard and Fantasy Series 8 by Harry2135. And I gotta admit, I mean, aesthetically, I like the coloration of the Series 5. Sorry, the Series 8.
Should really just switch to the Unreal Engine.
I'm not sure how moddable Unreal Engine is, Dante. I think that's the main reason why they haven't done it yet. Oh, and for those interested, I'm using the a different smooth cam preset to what I normally use. Partially because I wanted to test out someone else's, and partially because I actually kind of want to use some of the ideas that people have on my own preset before I want to test it out on my preset before I decide to actually release it. Whoa, what the shit's going on here? That's not helping. If I go into smooth cam, I go crosshair, archery, enable arrow prediction. Oh, it is still there. It's just bloody hard to see. But yeah, I do want to try and add in a few more additions to it before I actually start to think about uploading it. Alright, dickhead. Oh my god. Ah. Slow bleed out. I was gonna die anyhow. Oh well. Happens. Great. And this is what happens when you don't quick save. Oh, there we go. Drop you. Not bad. But I gotta admit, I do prefer just the dot most of the time. I know some people like the arrow prediction. I honestly think it's a bit of a gimmick, but hell, that's my own personal opinion. I mean, one? Huh, okay. Interesting naming scheme. Good to know. I think I know what I'm going to do with this part. Get Frosty the Snowman out. Oh shit. No! You bitch. Not allowed. I would love to see someone make literally a summonable snowman. That would be hilarious. Ow! Freaking poison arrows. Those are horrid. They don't just... I actually need to turn off bleeding for my personal preferences, because I'd rather have bleeding or poison. Not both. Oh, well, that didn't get anywhere close. Either did that. Okay, fine. Thank you. I gotta admit, he's just insanely useful. Game, come on. There we go. Drop you. What is it? You're all still like level 1 and in iron armor. I'm like level 14. Catch up. Yeah, that arrow prediction is actually off. It's not working properly. So I'm going to turn it off entirely. For personal reasons. Oh, a minute, sorry. Enable arrow prediction, but we don't want the arc. The arc is the problem. So we're removing that for the time being. Okay, you can colour the arc, but you can't colour the prediction dot? That sucks. Yeah, you're stupid too. Unlucky Nord. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, I don't like a ton of movement in my user interface. I like it to stay like directly where it's supposed to be. So that's another thing I will probably end up turning off for my own version. I like the little bit of zoom out that it does when you run. That's kind of cool. Okay, blah 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 blah. Let's use those. Don't have any invisibility potions. I need to learn how to make those. Done it in the past, but I haven't remembered what you need. Oh boy. Are you? Don't really, you know. Getting rid of iron arrows, because they are useless. Well, that was a waste of a potion. Jeez, dude. I could have had that. Rude. Dwarven. There's that, what was it? Okato's Recital spell that you can get from, I believe it's Ordinator. No, it's not Ordinator. The other one, Apocalypse, I think. It's a really cool spell, but I've only ever used it for flesh spells. I'm just wondering what else it could possibly be used for. Oh, this is going to be fun. If you find mind-bending torture fun. There we go. And it's reset the entire fucking log.
Yes,
Damn
it can be used for almost any self-targeting spells.
Ooh, nice. Self-targeting. Okay, fine. What about, like, area of effect spells, Dante? Like, Circle of Death and that kind of stuff. Ugh, come on.
Yes.
Nice. Very cool. Come on, you. There we go. I am quickly running out of lockpicks. Shit. You know what? I can't be bothered. That is a waste of time. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm not particularly sneaky. Oh well, let's just summon a nice golem then. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be able to stagger something that is considerably larger and taller than you. Although he's got an AoE effect that literally freezes you to death whilst you're standing next to it, so... he's still effective. Actually, shouldn't have done that. Oh, that works. Whoops. Head's gone. Ooh, he's got northern leather. Northern leather does look cool, I must admit. Maybe I should do like a lore-friendly mashup for this character's outfit. Might not be a bad idea, actually. Kind of like the idea. Oh, there's a stamina one. Wrong one. Yay, my character is no longer having headaches. Because she is out of magicka. Citadel still a sword of scorching. Oh, it's just a standard fire enchantment. Pretty useless. I don't remember whether the
Right now I'm using Akito's recital to apply force field from Glamoral with for 66 seconds it reflects damage and spells by 65%.
Nice. That's kind of cool, actually. Right, let's have a look at these new teleport spells that I've been recommended. And I'm also going to have a look at those 2 new outfits that I downloaded. Alright guys, if I do... Oh, and girls, of course. If I do a different colour for this character's appearance in the future, what should I go for? I've already got black hair and purple eyes. I've got blonde hair and green eyes. My next thought for like a different... Bearing in mind this is purely colour that I'm changing. Everything else is staying the same. I'm thinking possibly either purple or pink. I must admit I'm much more of a fan of purple than pink. But it's either that or red, basically. Those are the main 2 that I have ideas to test out. Mostly because I feel like it, and I think it might be kind of cool to have different colours for different... Maybe different colours for different stages of how far through the questline she is? Don't know. I'll let you...
Brown and red is always a good color combo.
Brown and red? Okay. Oh yeah, this is the... Dark Light outfit. I will try that out later. I don't know why Spear of the Snow Prince is showing up in all my searches at the moment, but for some reason it is. So, Apparition, Apparition Travel, and Mist Apparition. Alright, cool. I tell you what, to show those off, I'm going to go to the Gomaparaland Resort and try them out there. What are the other items that I put in? Oh yeah, Darkmoon Greysword. Screw it, let's grab it. Let's grab both of them, I just want to have a look at them. Lol. Okay, that's a back weapon, definitely. Okay, cool. Now the other one that is actually enchanted. At least at the moment it looks like just a frost enchantment. But I'm not sure. I'd have to get it into combat and see how it goes from there. But it's one of those weapons that I'm not planning on using for the time being, but I can definitely use it in the future. Oh yeah, that's the dark light. And the All-Stars one, what was that? Oh yeah, looked interesting, so I'll play around with it later. Yep, that's one that I will muck around with in a bit. For those unaware, I often download mods, but in a lot of cases, not to even use them properly. I do what I like to call, well, what many people call it, mashups. And mashups are quite simply a mixture between, like, 3 or 4 different mods as a character outfit. And often put together in ways that normally they wouldn't work or wouldn't be able to be put together. And that's what I tend to do. I really like doing that kind of stuff. Alright.
Another cool combo I
Barrel.
love to do with Akito's recital is colorful magics enchant spells that apply temporarily enchantments on unenchanted weapons.
Ah, that's a good idea, yeah. I'll definitely have a look at it. Let's go to the beach, because why not? Alright, cool. Wait a couple of hours until sunrise. Maybe another hour. Yeah, I am going to do some arrow sorting before I go out and fight again.
So I can have one weapon I like visually with no fixed enhancement.
That's entirely fair enough, dude. I like it. That's a good idea. Okay, so these mist magic spells. Mist apparition. Okay, that's kind of cool, must admit. But I do get you, the green fog is almost blinding in some cases. Oh, this is the prey thing. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's pretty sick.
The short teleport slaps in melee combat.
That is pretty cool. Not enough magicka? Ah, stupid bloody magicka. Yeah, eats magicka too. But I'm not overly surprised, that kind of makes sense. Oh no, apparition travel effect. That didn't seem to work, that one. So what's the apparition travel thing then? That's something I can't seem to figure out, at least not at the moment. I wonder. Give me a second, folks. Just want to double check something. Of course you. Ugh. Stupid fucking thing. Okay.
It's for fast travel.
Oh, what? So it's just a teleport effect that activates when you fast travel?
Yes. Right, okay. I did notice people popping in and then leaving in the stream. I'm wondering whether it was because they could hear, like, my computer running in the background, and that thing can be irritating. Don't get me wrong, I know how you guys feel. And I know that some people are more sensitive to it than others. It's fun teleporting around. Why the telekinetic greatsword enchanted with green fire? LOL, that's my build.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. I'll tell you what. Do that. I kind of tell. Oh, okay, fine. Well, that just ate all of my magicka. Let me just quickly do something. I want to make sure that YouTube are not trying to screw me over. Just simply because they
it's
did
more
some...
realistic.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright. No. Alright, cool. Alright. Fair enough.
Good to know. Sorry, I was just double checking something because...
Let's be honest, a long-range teleport would eat up all of a mage's magicka.
That is true. Yeah, I agree with that. Sorry about that, folks. I was just double checking something because my stream from the weekend got 18 rated. And I must admit, I looked at that and I thought, that can't be right. But apparently there was something either that did or said on that stream that they didn't like. So I need to be a good boy and not do annoying things, apparently, in their opinion. Oh, wrong one. There we go, disable it. Okay, that was definitely interesting, that. They're cool spells, and spells that I might use in combat. Might not, depends. But it is definitely a cool addition that I can play around with. But I also want to have a quick look at that outfit that I downloaded. Oh, I see, and these are all alt versions. Sweet. Alright, let's quickly have a look at those. Yeah, let's go and use the private pool. Or something similar. There we go. Let's do the spa.
I want to find a way to make a cosmic blade built using Kititle's cosmic spell pack.
Okay. Sounds cool. Oh, there's something using up the same slot. I'm using 38. Oh, the top uses... How many slots? Come on. Did the mod author forget to tweak it? Ugh. That would suck if they did. I mean, don't get me wrong, looks sick. I like it.
I hate when slots conflict.
Me too. I'll tell you what, I hate it enough for me to actually do something about it. So what I'm going to do a save right here. And let's get into some modding, shall we, folks? Right. So this is the Darklight outfit, the Yorksun Darklight outfit. What was it? The top or the bottom that was doing it? I believe it was the bottom. I'm willing to bet that all the partitions are all the same. Oh no, it's not the bottom. I think it was the top then. And for YouTube sensitive eyes, I will turn off the bloody body. What? Oh, would you look at that? It's all slot 32. It's just laziness in the ESP. Simple as that.
I wouldn't be mind betting the other one's got the same problem. Well, time to fix that. Doesn't overly surprise me though. Oh, fuck it, let's do it with all of the Yorks and mods that I've got installed. Just to have a look.
My favorite outfits and weapons are from the Project Vindictus sets.
Project Vindictus? Oh yeah. Project Vindictus stuff is gorgeous. I did have it installed for a while, but I removed it because I'm using the BDOR stuff. Okay, you're not all using 1,000,001. Special slots, good to know. And you're only using the slot that you need to use, great. This is something that happens once in a while with mods. I'm not going to blame anybody, it's just a bit annoying. Just look at that, Moon Witch, top. Uses forearms and calf slots as well. Well, I don't think that that needs to be using all of those slots, so I'm going to remove it. So that's the top. Going to the top in here. See, use the same slots. Here's the thing, this is what happens when you tweak directly from like a vanilla item. Vanilla items will take up 2, 3, 4 slots depending on what they are. So, for an example, the hooded robes, they will take up basically all of the head slots, they will take up the body slot, and they will take up probably forearms and calves. Now, I'm doing this out of guessing, but I'm 99% sure that they did not mean to do this. Because everything else uses a single slot. As it should. Alright, so now we go down to the top. Yeah. I remove those. I can actually show you guys exactly what I mean in a minute. Top. Here we go. Remove those two. Some people do it to keep their outfits looking clean, so that it just removes anything else that could get in the way. And in that case, fair enough, I agree with that. Let's go to, for an example, iron armor. Okay, never mind, that's only slot 32. Elven Gilded, slot 32. Huh. Robes. Slot 32. How weird. Ah, here we go. Oh, clothes farm with extras. There you go, that's why. Uses it. Okay, fine. This hasn't been modified by a mod, has it? I mean, it shouldn't. Ah, here you go. So, bearing in mind, this is just a normal Dwarven helmet. It's using up the head slot, so the entire head itself, the circlet slot, which is above the eyes, the ears, and the hair slot. So the reason that it's using up all of those is just so that it covers everything, and it means that nothing in those slots pokes through and looks weird. Because in default Skyrim, your normal character doesn't have super long ears or anything like that. They just look normal. Now, if you're using something that's open-faced, it will use typically what this one's using. So it's 31 or 42. So 31 is the hair slot. So basically, instead of your character putting their hair up and in a very tight bun or something like that and then putting the helmet on, it's basically the way that the game does it. It's removing the hair model and putting it on your character's head. It's a really clever system, actually. I like the way that it works. Same with hoods. Basically, anything that you can see the face, you don't use the head slot. Because the head slot will actually disable the head. That's why back in the day when, like, the Dragon Priest masks were brand new. Let me have a look. Actually, I could probably find one of the Dragon Priest masks relatively easily. Let's go to... Yeah, let's sort the... If I go to Vokun, it uses head slots 30 and slot 42, which is a circlet. Technically, a Vokun should use head, circlet, and hair slots. All three of those. That's the only thing that I personally would change on it. Offerix little gag thing. Because, you know. Wait a minute, he uses his voice as a weapon. Gag him. That kind of reason. You can see how your standard steel plate helmet, without any mods to show the face underneath, will use all 4 slots. But yeah, that happens sometimes. And sometimes it's for, like... how do I describe this? Sometimes it's for cleanliness, just to keep it looking clean. But other times it's because, you know, you got to balance the game. You got to make sure that you can't have a player sneaking a circlet on underneath a tight-fitting helmet. That in that way, I completely understand. But in other ways, it just seems a little stupid. Cool. There we go. That's that done. Done saving. Great. Now, I did check one of the mods, and it's by the same person. All of those mods are by the same person. So, hopefully there's a level of uniformity in there, so it shouldn't... there shouldn't be any deviation from the norm. Like, if you've got one mod author making 6 different outfits, and 6 different outfit mods, one of the things you are definitely going to notice is when you look at the naming structure, it's going to be the same. Unless they either got lazy or they got someone else to do it for them. It's like if you look at my Ghost Attire mod, which is a personal mod for all of my mashups so that they can come in as their own specific items rather than replacing something. Everything starts with GST and then the name. And then I put the A, and if it's an armor add-on, I put the AA at the end. Some people put the AA right at the beginning so that they can find it easier that way. I put it at the end just because I'm just used to doing it that way. You see, I'm trying to both entertain and educate you guys when it comes to this kind of stuff. Because, you know, it's teaching you guys how to mod a game. Modding in its own right should be fun. And honestly, it is fun. But what's not fun is not knowing how to do something. So I prefer to do it this way rather than just have someone go, the hell am I supposed to do if I want to tweak something? I do try my hardest to be helpful when it comes to these streams.
The asymmetrical horns, not a fan, I must admit. The gloves are cool. The fact that they're shoulder length is kind of interesting, but... okay. Now, when it comes to the horns, I don't need extra horns because, you know, I kind of have 2 of them. Oh, ball. Nope, 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 nope. What did I do? I dropped something on the floor. Here we go. Alright, let's take out those horns, because I don't want them on.
Need a more demonic looking sword.
Yeah, kind of agree. Yep, there we go. Body is set up to be a single slot. Thank God for that. And it is set up properly on here as well. Fantastic. Good to know. Now I can use this thing in outfit mashups. Woohoo! Me happy. I'll tell you one weapon I was thinking of testing out and possibly using. Shit, I typed it in wrong. What was it called? The Abyssal Blades, here we go. Problem is they are brokenly overpowered as is. If I use one of these currently, I would only use it for like clearing out dungeons on a test character. Okay, that's new. Plus, you know, it's got a cool-ass moveset tied to it.
Just nerf them.
Yeah, I'm going to. I might end up doing it in Creation Kit, though, because I want to have them so that they can spawn in at specific areas, like maybe Dagon Shrine. Yeah, that is a sick looking sword, and I love it. I love it. That's a common bug that I've just seen. Yeah. The neck is too tight. So that's something I'm going to have to fix if I do a mashup with it. Okay. Actually, tell you what, it's easy to change appearance stuff inside of a building. Mainly because Something to do with my EMB's glitching out with eyes at the moment, and I don't know why. It's kind of irritating. Luckily, it only happens for a very short period of time. So we're going to give her... I kind of want to do her red appearance. So... the hair color, I might go for black again. It's either that or I might go for like a really deep red. Then we got the neon green for that. Well, that was relatively easy. I might even give her a different hairstyle. Yeah, those are Everglades hairs. Where is it? There's one that I really like that I want to use. Not that one, but getting close. So we can either go for black, like that, or we can go for like a dark red, is my thoughts. So, what do you guys think? So yeah, black or dark red is what I'm wondering.
Black.
Yellow, black, Dante? Fair enough. That actually doesn't look bad, though, I must admit. Yeah, I do kind of like that. I might try a different skirt, but I do like the appearance. Honestly, black or red doesn't really matter to me. I like both. For the hairstyle. Now, one thing I will say is I'm trying to avoid making this character look evil. Mostly because I want to go through through her quest lines as Dawnguard.
I love democracy. And I love the Republic. I promise that this crisis will be abated.
Interesting, Giga. Interesting. What is that, a Star Wars reference?
colorful magic has a demonic greatsword called the Hellflame Great Blade.
Okay. There's me a Abyssal Blade. There you are.
A Star Wars reference.
Nice. Alright, I'm going to quickly pop off to the loo. And then I think I'm going to make a mashup around this outfit because I think it's going to be cool as hell. Right, back shortly. And I'm going to pause it just because otherwise it's going to do the bloody annoying spinny cam thing. Okay, I'm back. Right. Oh. That looks like my mic. Well, my headset was turned on for some reason. Don't know
It's
why.
extremely slow, does 20 of fire damage in a 10-foot radius, and the explosions pushes enemies away, but with the teleport I can close the gap and juggle giants, lol.
Nice. Right. let's start work on this mashup. There we go. Gotta get the mashup in progress. Mods. Okay, we want the top. Turn off the textures for a sec whilst I add in the bottom as well. Okay, dark light, grab the bottom as well. There we go. Technically, I could add in a head, like a base game head, just to see how tightly pinched the neck is, because this upper part is really tight. Around the neck. If I turn it off, yeah, none of my outfits are that tight around the neck. Whereas this is just really, really almost uncomfortably so. Funny thing is, that should be enough. Might even add in parts from the Demon Shade outfit as well. Yeah, let's do that actually. I like the idea. Let's do the, what was it, I believe it's that. Oh, would you look at that? It's almost as if it was designed to work. I'm going to do it consistent with the way that I have it on my other outfit. So just the right side. So just this bit. Just making sure that all of it's there. Yep, that's right. That should be fine. Delete. And time to change the textures to what I normally have them. We do Ghost Cube. Ghost Cube mounts Velvet E. Perfect. Some purple edge, but I don't overly care, honestly. I mean, the funny thing about these glow pots... Oh, right, okay, they are actually coloured. Interesting. Huh. I'll have to have a look into that then. Oh, okay. Apparently the crotch pot is actually transparent. Right. Let's quickly remove that. So this part under here is completely transparent normally. Now I've turned that off just because I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to potentially get into trouble. I'm gonna try something. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I want to try it anyhow. Bearing in mind this is I'm gonna be using Carnarvon's cosplay mod for this. Because honestly, it works the best, in my opinion. Let's study using the stockings. Let's possibly see if I can find pantyhose or something like that. No. Okay, fine. Oh. Okay, so it's not in that one. Air project. Maybe under made? I guess so. It's not under made as well. Weird, then where the fuck is it? It's either ghosted or school days. Let's have like a ghosted. Okay. They have the glaze thing, don't they? Of course they do. Yep. I'm going to try something. I'm going to get rid of those. This is odd, but oh well. I hope this will work. Oh, would you look at that bunny card pantyhose? Why am I not surprised? They're just in such a weird slot. Why? Why does that make any sense?
Why the hell are there like 2 layers to them? I don't remember. Is it just to make them look thicker? I guess so. I don't know. So look at this. Bunny 7 blah blah blah. Right. Okay. This is a Carnarvon mod, so I need to look at the file structure just because otherwise it's confusing as all hell. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. Carnarvon stuff is fantastic,
It's
but
better not to question anything.
that's true. What's it called? 5, I think is what it said. 7. Okay then. Is it me or does that not? No, that does not look like what we want. Ooh, hello. What's that? Is that the one I'm after? Looks like it. Fine. I'm going to do it on this one as well. Oops, 7. Because then I have no reason to worry about it. I might do that and go set base shape. There we go. Because now I don't have to get rid of them. Yay! Alright, so let's change your partitions. Actually, I might cut them off again just simply because I want to use them with... I'm not planning on using all matching parts on this outfit because that's not in the spirit of a mashup, so I can't be bothered. 32, 32, good. 32, good. 32, great. Alright, everything is slot 32. Perfect. Now, I don't want to build too much into this. But... but... I know I'm being a child tough. I have some ideas that might work. Does have the armlets. It's quite clear. Look at those. Yeah, why not? Why not? Have those in there as well. Oh, stop it. That's like 58. Okay.
A clever use of this system, though. Actually, wait a minute. No, I'm not going to use those. Yeah, a clever use of this system is if you're making a mashup and you want things to be able to hide when you put on specific items, like say your character puts on a pair of gauntlets and they've got slot 34 as well as slot 32, you can set an item in here that's slot 34 so that when the gauntlets are off, they show, and when the gauntlets are on, they don't show. Really cool system. I really like doing things. I really like things like that. Never experimented with it though, unfortunately. I kind of want to. Go back to the cosplay pack. I think I remembered what the fuck it was called. But it's not in there. Okay, fine. I will try something else. I might have it. Checking if there's any more of what I'm looking for. No, not by the looks of it. Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay, that... Fine. Oh, well. Don't worry, this one's still here. This is what happens when I'm testing things out and I want to try some things. I hate the fact that this keeps forgetting what I'm looking for. But oh well. I thought in older versions of Windows it didn't do that, but apparently it does. What was it under? Let's try made. Okay. No. Not what I wanted. Alright, one more search and then I'll move on from this, hopefully. Ooh, I could open this in a separate thing and see what it comes up with. Hey, that'd be useful, wouldn't it? Fucking hell. Okay. Without having to immediately select it. Well, don't really need to immediately select it, but you know what I mean. Skull scrunchy. Tempting. But I don't usually build things like that in. Same one as before. Okay, fine.
It's not part of the Bunny Club stuff, is it? Or have I already looked? Probably already looked. It was like those little frilly arm things that I was looking at earlier, but I think there was one of them for the leg, but I can't remember. You don't have physics, do you? No, you don't. I'm actually going to put that on, because I think it'll look cute. If I can find the damn thing. There it is. So the thing with character outfits is it's kind of up to you to make the outfit have some sort of a story to it. And that's basically what I'm trying to do right at the moment. I'm trying to add some parts into it that I think work. Sport days. Let's have a look in there quickly on its own. Cuffs. Okay. And I can only do this because I've set up my computer to understand that an OSP file should open Outfit Studio. So until you guys do something like that yourselves, you won't be able to have this working. Okay, not what I'm looking for. Such a tiny item. But, you know, in some characters it can look cool. And you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to do it on this character. Outfit. Let's do naval. That's the one. It's just a very small detail, but it's still a detail. And of course, knowing Carnarvon is like perfectly aligned to the point where it's almost ridiculous. Why is that a ring slot item, Carnarvon? Why? Why is a medal a ring slot? I don't know. Don't overly care, I must admit. Alright, so let's save this as an item, because otherwise it goes right now. I'm going to be annoyed. It's not going to be nearly as bad as some of the other outfits that I've made recently, but it's still going to annoy me. I'm going to call it Dark Fallen.
Now I know that things like this won't be visible with like a skirt on or something like that. Maybe I should make this like slot 38. Because the skirts that I use, let me... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I need to load up a reference. So for reference, this is the skirt that I use for my characters. I'll move this over here. This is going to be hidden under here, more or less. I actually need to make a damaged version of the mirrored texture because I want to make one that looks cool. It looks like it's been used in combat as well as just a short skirt. Problem is, I need to work out how far up the texture I am. So let me just quickly go into the texture. Here's the Murder outfit. Go into textures, armor, didn't murder original, and then we go to this one for an example. So this is the one that I've been mucking around with the most. So I don't know how far up that texture is going to be. It could be up about here. It could be much further down. I have no idea. So what I might do is I might make like a test one and add in a bunch of rings to it to see how far down it is and label them. It won't even be something that I put in game. It would just be literally something that I just have on the 3D model so I can go, ah, that's how far up or how far down it is. But yeah. So for those wondering, this is one of my mashups. One of my retextures that I've done for mashups. And if there's any or enough interest in things like this, I will happily release a copy of it on my Patreon for free. The reason that I say on Patreon is simply because it's the quickest and easiest way to do it. Alright, I think I might be okay with that. I was thinking of possibly adding something else in on the arms, but the reason that I'm keeping those bare is so that I could use some sort of jacket over the top of this and have this as like an underpiece. Tell you what, one thing I want to try. This won't be part of the base outfit. This is going to be a possible one for like screenshots and the stuff that I do in the future. That was sports state. That was the wrong one. Give me a second. So we go to school days. What we'd want is skirt. No. Shirt. Here we go. Spot one. Okay. Sometimes I do that just to go, ah, that's where it is. Like, for an example, let's go for opened. There is a lot of tidy up that I'd have to do to get this to work, unfortunately. But
I know what I'm doing with this, so I'm sure that I could easily get it to work. Actually, you know what? Let's try getting it to work on stream. I do so much of this stuff off stream that I almost feel like I should be doing this on stream because it's content. The amount of times that I've thought that to myself and I've just ignored myself and just like, what are you doing? Mostly because I'm an impatient person and I don't like to wait. That's the main reason that this kind of stuff gets done off stream. The only issue with something like this is it won't work with like jackets or anything like that after having modified it like this, because everything is designed to fit within a certain parameter, I guess. Oh, backs. It needed some tweaking. You know what? I might just make this a variant that I have in game just to play around with. The different screenshot ideas. Fuck it. Actually, no, I don't think I will use that one. I know what I want to use though, so it shouldn't be too hard to sort that out. Go back into cosplay, color tutorials, unload the sets, and then we go to school days. Yeah, opened is the one that we were just using, so we want loosed, which is this one. Oh, okay, there's a bit of clipping. Fine. Something I need to fix. Oh, jeez. It's the problem with doing things like this. Is there anything clipping into there? There is a bit. Alright, fine. Mesh mode is so insanely useful. Dark Fallen. I'm gonna do. Oops. Dark Fallen OS for OpenShirt. Now, this might just immediately work, or it might be a pain in the ass and I have to do a ton of tweaking to it. Or it does that annoying thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate that. I really do. That happens so often that it's absolutely fucking irritating. Alright, fine. I will try this again another time. Tell you what.
Save that as is, and then I will add the shirt back and see if I can fix it. I want to make sure I can get this in game this time because I think it would look cool. I could do the button down. Yeah, actually, I think the button down looks better. Let's do that. Still funny that this is actually transparent. If I go into the shirt, yeah, see? It's transparent. Why are you doing that? Why? Okay, you know, let's try this. Hopefully this will work. And it works. Ah, no, I need it to work on a... God damn it. I need it to work on a... What do you call it? I need it to be a uniboot body, because otherwise the shirt is going to tuck itself kind of into the chest and it looks unrealistic. And the problem is, I only need to do it on the school shirt. Luckily, it's all slot 32, so I don't need to worry about that. Right. This is now the shirt on its own. Just so that I don't accidentally fuck something up with the other outfit parts. So if I do unibody, load that. Little bit of tweaking. Don't really need to do anything here. Yeah, actually I can just leave that as is, because otherwise it might look a bit too far out. Alright, cool. So what we do now, so we copy bow mates. Was that sorting itself out? Oh. Myself another drink. There we go. Ready. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Now we save that without the reference. Cool. Now those items should just show up in body slide. I mean, they do most of the time. Don't think I've ever had an instance of it just going, nope, this doesn't exist. Whoops. And I need to clear up my cans again. Because it's me, of course I do. Here we go, Dark Fallen. There you go, so there's the default one. Hit build on that. Give it a few secs, because it's frickin' Outfit Studio on my PC. Of course it takes ages. Outfit Studio, why are you so annoying? You build these kind of things so often, and it works so well. But recently you've just decided, nah, fuck you, I'm going to be a pain in the ass every time you ever do something. Sorry guys, I just get really irritated by these things doing their own shit. Okay. Might be wondering, okay, why did you just do that, guys? Simple! That shirt doesn't work with this outfit. We want this one. That has been set up using the other body slide preset. So now we save that. So because it was using the unibody, that means the shirt won't cave in at the front. Now that that's saved, should be good. And we don't technically need the shirt anymore. But I'm probably just going to keep it just because reasons. It might come in useful. Did I just see some little areas that need tweaking? Yes, I did. A little bit here. A little bit there. A little bit there. And maybe... yeah, a little bit there. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too terrible. I can get that fixed relatively quickly. So, no, where was it? So here, the boob, and on both sides. Right, okay. Honestly, it just takes such a small pass on it that it's not a big deal. Cool, that should be fine. Bruh, really? Why? Oh, is it a texture glitch? Oh, that's bull. It's when the textures don't fully line up. And there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. I just have to build it. And hope that it works for what I want it to work for. As literal seam lines. That sucks ass. Because they're a pain to get rid of. It's either that or you just can't get rid of them at all. Right. Darkfallen time. This will be fun. Oh, I didn't get rid of the feet. Ah, I need to do that on both of those. So basically the foot part of the pantyhose that my characters are supposed to be wearing. I wanted to get rid of it because I often use like heeled shoes and that kind of stuff on my characters. But luckily, that's just literally editing meshes, so it's not that big a deal. Alright, let's do this from... Doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, let's use Banshee's attire as a base. What are we gonna call it? And we're also going to do the new one. This is going to be... Oh! Why did I call it AA, idiot? There we go. But it's just going to be... Copy that. So I just go into here and I find Banshee attire, copy it. This new, do Darkfall and AA. And then we do the same thing again. We do Darkfall and AA. Oops. OSAA. And the OS just simply stands for overshirt. And it's going to be, if I remember correctly, GST dash dark fallen underscore 1 dot if. I believe that that's right. Let's double check. Always a good idea to double check, because then you don't have to worry about coming out of the game after you've gotten something working. Means that you have playtime instead of, oh god, I've got to fix this extra bullshit for time. Yeah, we've got Darkfall and Dash OS and just Darkfall. Great. This one is going to be GST. Oops. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Underscore 1. Because of the way that Skyrim's body shaping system works. It basically mix and matches the two weight sizes to get anything between 0 and 1 weighting. It's kind of clever, actually. So yeah, we've got Darkfall and AA and Darkfall and OSAA. Cool. We need to go into here and just call it Darkfall and AA. Do dark. No, stop it. Cool. There we go. I'm going to call this. This is the part where you want it to look tidy, because otherwise it's a pain in the ass to find. Cool. Darkfall and AA, Darkfall and OSAA, great. Save this, and done. Done saving. Great. And the music stopped, perfect timing. Alright. Let's hope that it works in game. Please work. God, the amount of times that happens. But if you're like me and you've got like the ability to change your body slide shapes and that kind of stuff in game, sometimes it can just screw up anyway and just look really dumb. So we just hope that that doesn't happen, basically. It's about all you can do, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and I didn't modify these bezel blades. Actually, I'll do that once I've made sure that this outfit works. Because I do want to use those as my character's weapons. Light up Evelyn. Okay, so I'm going to take off the socks, the arms. They are armored. Ah, that's something I need to fix then. Oh, the body glitched out. You can see straight through the titty, right there. That's not a hard glitch to fix, luckily. That is a relatively easy glitch to fix. Basically what you do is you take out the body, save it, put the body back in, save it again. Works just like that. Okay. And it looks like I need to do the same thing on that. Well, at least they're in game and at least they're working and I don't actually have any extra clipping to sort out. Thank God for that. Right, okie doke. Let's get that slight bit of issue fixed and then we can get on with doing stuff. So as I said, simply what you need to do. Delete the body, and whilst I'm doing this, just save it as is. I'm going to sort out the stockings in a moment. So there it is without the body. Not a problem. You just go back in. Load reference. UBA body. The reason you load this one is because it's the one with textures. You load any of the others, they're just not going to show up. It's either that or they're going to show up as bright pink. And that is what you want to avoid, if I'm quite honest. Alright, so there you go. There's the outfit. Hit save. Load something else up. Hey presto, there it is. Cool. So now we just build that. That's probably what was causing the issue. And now I need to do it with this one. That's the problem with making two practically identical outfits at once. So just do save. Yep, that's showing up as it should. Cool. It's because it's saved. You can tell because whenever you add something new in, or you like slightly modify something, this little hash comes up next to the name. And even if you undo it, it still comes up like that. And that's basically just to let you know, hey, you've modified this from last time you saved. And as you can see, I've undone all the tweaks that I did because I didn't want to keep them. But it will still ask you to save because I added in the extra body. Okay, so that's saved. It's not going to show up until you load something else up and then go back and load that up. Just a weird quirk of Alpha Studio. Just build. Takes a little while sometimes. Ah, perfect. Now what I'm going to do... I should have done this before I saved the last time, but I didn't. So up there is where I want to cut off. So for those wondering why I'm doing this, so that I can use different shoes for my characters. Typically, I like to do it like one level lower. And by one level, I mean like if I turn on the wireframe and the...
I'm lost looking at all those sliders.
Yeah, it's a bit of a... It is a complex bit of software, but the sliders are entirely for like modifying the body shape. So if you're in like Outfit Studio to make a character outfit, you don't need to worry about this. You can just ignore it. I mean, hell, you could just do that. Just ignore it. But I like to have it. It's kind of about here. Personally. If I do that... Oh, I thought I saw some clipping. There is some clipping. Okay, then. So these parts. Okay. Cool. All right. Save that. That's what I want to do on both of them. But I'm thinking I might just do it on this one for the time being. Just because. I can't be asked. Saved. Great. Give it a moment to build as always, because it's Outfit Studio. Most of the time, does it in like half a second. You don't have to worry about it, but sometimes I've come to the conclusion that it's with really high poly models, it takes a lot longer, and it just happens, unfortunately. Not really much you can do about it. Now, the next thing I'll be doing tonight is adjusting the damage of the Abyssal Blades, but it shouldn't take that long to do. It'll be literally like go into SSE edit, find the damage number, and like probably halve it. Because his current damage number is absurd. It doing like almost 60 damage a hit is just stupid. It really doesn't need to be that powerful. Especially with Valhalla Combat installed. Because Valhalla Combat really cuts down the time to kill compared to vanilla. But it cuts down the time to kill on both the bad guy and you. So... yeah, just be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Just be bloody careful. Right, cool. So, Dark Fallen. I'm just gonna grab that one for the time being. Arms, socks. What the shit? Okay, I'm still having that issue. How odd. Let's make sure that I save. Oh, I didn't close it after I did it. Ah, it's to do with sliders. I remember why now. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to delete the body, save it,
You don't need
close
hide
out from
enchantments
Studio.
when perks affect the damage of the enchantments.
Mm. So we remove that, save it, close that, because otherwise it will remember the slider sets. And that's what you don't want it to do. Now we do load the reference once again. Save it. And now it should be fine. Yeah, that did not take forever to save this time. Okay, fine. Don't know what that does, but apparently it now does nothing. Should be fine now, I hope. I'm not actually sure what you meant by that, Dante. I'm looking back at the comment again and I'm going, huh? What does he mean? Oh, I think I just got a text message. I can usually tell. Yeah. Ugh. Damn it, dude, I'm busy. I have friends who sometimes who just text me out of the blue and I'm just like, I'm busy. What are we looking for? Probably a skirt, quickly. And I'm going to try and find something that fits with this outfit. Use the Lolita ones. Ugh, no, not going to do that. Probably use the cosplay stuff. Let's try the Kenzai and the Ton.
Most enhancements can be buffed by perks, so no need for a weapon with 100 shock damage.
True. Ah, yeah, I thought that might happen. This is the problem with having to fit things over a new item. It kind of don't like, unfortunately. Alright, let's try one of my murder ones. Let's just go for the green for the sec. Yeah, it is slightly clipping. Oh well, I thought I'd make that one just to test it out and see if it looked any better. But I think what I'm basically going to have to do is I'm going to have to grab I'm going to have to highlight the lower parts and the shirt, all in one go, and shrink them in. So either that, or I build in a skirt to the outfit, like just a custom resized one. Might work, might not. Yeah, it's gonna clip because of the detail that the mod author put in. I tell you what. If I grab the original, that's gonna work fine, and I'm gonna have the demon part. Sick. Okay, so the neck part did sort of work, but it looks like I might need a bit more tweaking. Right, okay, and I must admit that smooth cam preset is starting to make my brain hurt. So I'm going to swap to mine. Goes with mine. Camera doesn't move whenever I'm moving. Right. What was the other one I installed? Demo's Late Night Pack. That's the one. I kind of love this late night bodysuit. So I might end up using that. Specifically this sleeveless one. I really like the appearance of it. Nice thing about this is there's an outfit that comes with a jacket. Oh, I already had one on me. Whoops. And of course this outfit's too 3D to fit underneath it. God damn it. I might have to do some redesigning to make this to work properly. Oh well. Yeah, it sort of works, but it sort of doesn't, so yeah. Anyway. Demo's Late Night. I have on me 2 of the jackets by accident. Where is that bodysuit? I like. The red's almost too bright of a red for my liking. I like darker reds. I like kind of more that color and darker. So some things look good, some things don't, in my opinion. Wait a minute, that almost looks modern. Almost. And I'm that kind of person where I kind of like a bit of a mixture of modern and not modern. Like, modern and medieval. because it kind of works. But anyway, what I was going to do with the Darkfall and stuff is if I take off that jacket, I want to know. Cosplay. I grab that black jacket. Oh, there's a ton of clipping. Why am I not overly surprised? Because that is a tight fit jacket. Balls. Oh well. The idea was there, but unfortunately it didn't work. Oh. Whoops, that was not intentional. Yeah, but I think with this one I'll probably build a skirt into it rather than trying to make it modular. And I'll get rid of the metal, this bit. I did think about designing this to see if I could get it to fit with the Sangria boots too. So just want to try that. Well, the boots work. That doesn't work because it's not part of the same outfit. Okay, fair enough. And it's been heavily modded, so... Well, modified. Okay, cool. Outfits sort of work, but they sort of don't at the same time. Fine. That is what I half expected. Ooh, good to know that those work all fine together. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll come back to this later. Probably in my own time, actually. Right, what was it? Shadowy Swords or something like that? I think the ESP name is weird. You get the cool weapons called Abyssal Sword and Abyssal Katana and all that lot. What's the ESP called? Shadowy Sword. Ugh. Why do you do this? I love mod authors, but I also don't at the same time. I look at them sometimes and I think, why? Why do you do this? Why do you make this sound so weird? Usually it's because they can. 50? Fucking hell. Alright. So for those looking at this and going, wait a minute, 50 doesn't sound too bad. Well, put it this way. Steel Sword is 8. Yeah. An Ebony Sword is 13. You see my point? A Daedric Sword is 14. I don't think, as this is just Skyrim.esm, Dragonbone doesn't exist, or at least I don't believe it does. I'd have to have a look. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, Dragonbone does not exist because it got added in with Want to say Dawn Guard. Because the mod is adding in like Dragonbone weapons and that kind of stuff. So I am going to modify the weapons to be about... I want them to be about the same spec as glass.
Some weapons can't be upgraded at a forge, so the mod usually just makes the weapon damage higher.
Yeah. I want to have a look at glass weapons and see what strength they are. Because here's the thing, my Alien sword is about glass strength. Same with the Alien bow. Yeah, 12. Okay, I'm doing 12. On both of them. Done saving. Great. It's just so that they're actually usable. I mean, in Beyond Sky and Broomham, the alien weapons are really nice. They are like... they're about glass level of strength. At least I know that the bow is. I don't know about the sword. I believe the sword should be about the same strength as that. And honestly, I want to be able to use them without them being just brokenly overpowered, so, you know. I mean, if I was going to make them work properly, I would have multiple tiers of them. I'd have like maybe 4 or 5 tiers. So you have like a base game one, which is about steel. And then like a elven, glass, ebony, daedric, and maybe dragon. Honestly, Dragonbone stuff is not really necessary. I mean, it's nice to have, but it's not necessary at all. It's really quite overpowered, actually. Right, I want to make sure that those Darkfallen outfits are all fitting in power-wise. Oh yeah, the OS version. Let's sort out that quickly with its skirt. Mods. Let's play. I have the skirts be. Would they be in the school days? I believe so. Here we go. Skirt 3BA. SMP. So we get rid of the medal. Technically, I should get rid of the piercing, but here's the thing. It's still in there, and I can't be bothered to. So how you fit this in, but to looking too weird, is you just... I mean, you could increase the volume like I was going to, but honestly, the best way of doing it is to just adjust the sizes a little bit. As long as you don't like re-bone weight them, it's absolutely fine to go over them and just give them a bit of a tweak to get them to work properly. I might just stick with that blue color, actually. Why not? Yeah, it should be fine. Saved. Great. That's that done, and we don't need to worry about it. And now, all I need to do is throw out the pantyhose, deal with this one.
because then I don't have to worry about adjusting them to fit different boots and all that shit. I mean, I could just only use Carnarvon stuff, but that's really a waste of time. So what we want to do is we want to invert, delete, Control A, and here you go. That's how it's supposed to look. Oh, that is not how it's supposed to look. I usually do it just a little bit longer than I think I need it to be, just because then it looks a little bit neater. And as you can see in the transparency here, there's just that little bit sticking over the edge. That's absolutely fine. Plus it covers up a seam between the feet and the body. So it's kind of a good thing either way. Yep, I think we're good. Great. So build that. That didn't take long, good. Now don't worry about this, because this is what's known as a collision body. It's completely invisible in game, so you will never see it. Don't need to worry about it at all. It's basically what... Ooh, this guy needs a little bit of tweaking. Okay, fine. It's basically what tells the game, hey look, there's something here, don't let it pass through it. So where is it clipping? In the back, a little bit. Alright, fine. So how we fix that is we just increase the volume a little bit. I'm going to drag it down just a little bit. Yeah, it should be fine. Save that. Cool. Should now be fine. Oh, almost fine. Almost. I'm Becky. I like to make sure that things work properly. And where is it? It's on... Not the middle one, not the right one, the one after that. Is it not that one, not that one, this one? Should be fine. Now, it is just clipping with the collision model, but it's not that big a deal. But I'm still making sure that it works. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Now I'll probably replace the alien sword that I have on me with the abyssal blade, like I did with the bow, because I wasn't really enamored by the alien bow because it was the bowstring was all glitchy. Didn't like it at all. I was just like, why? Why is this so ugly? Plus, I must admit, I like the more simple looking bows. They always looked best in my opinion. I mean, yeah, you get bows in games like... The most egregious one, in my opinion, is World of Warcraft. The bows in that game look ugly. Kind of one of the reasons I stopped playing Hunter. Although playing Hunter is fun, I will admit. It's a class where you basically get to have a pet from level 10 and like the pet tank for you. It is by far the easiest way of leveling in like the hardcore mode that came out for World of Warcraft fairly recently. I forgot the partition. God damn it, why? Why? Why did I forget the goddamn partition? Now, unless you select the partitions for these, it won't show up. As I've said before, it's a pain in the ass. It just really does not. It is not helpful at all. Thank God Fallout 4 doesn't have this system. And I'm hoping, beyond a hope, that Starfield doesn't have this problem. Although we may not ever see, because people are just like, nah, Starfield bad. Brr. Great. You do you. You ignore a game that is potentially exceedingly heavily moddable. Cool, that's working. And moddable in ways that we haven't been able to do with other Bethesda games. Just saying. Don't get me wrong, I get it. Starfield is a bit of a pain in the ass. And the excessive loading screens is stupid. I completely agree. But it's better than not getting a new game from Bethesda, if you ask me. I mean, I watched an interview with Todd Howard from Mr. Matty. Mr. Matty Plays. Really good YouTuber, by the way. He's a great guy. And if Todd Howard had his way, there wouldn't be another Elder Scrolls game for like another 10 years. So just be grateful that you have people like Microsoft to light a fire up people's asses and just say, oi, you need to get a new game out. I mean, I get it. They've shipped hundreds of copies of Skyrim. It went static. Okay, fine. I will fix that later. I can't be bothered right at this current moment in time. Alright, I think I'm not even going to bother with the new outfits for the time being. I actually want to completely redesign them. But I am coming up to my time limit on this stream, unfortunately. That's, you know, if I actually want to go to bed early. Well, earlier than normal. Why haven't I been using these Sangria boots? They look sick. Anyway. Oh, wait a minute. It's because the Dark Witch ones that I'm using are much better stat-wise. I mean, objectively, they are ugly in comparison, but they are considerably more powerful. I mean, what I technically should have been doing earlier tonight was making this character's armor. That's what I wanted to do. But we didn't do that, so oh well. Not a big deal. Because what I wanted to do with this character is I kind of wanted to go Battle Mage, because I thought it'd be fun. Right, so what I'm thinking I'm going to do with the armor... I'm actually still working on that idea. I'll tell you what, just before I end the stream for tonight, so... And that will be within the next 5 minutes or so. Series 87, yeah, that would not happen, ever. Although, to be absolutely honest, Harry's been doing these mods for years, so I'm quite happy with what we've got. Tell you what, let me just pick up all the green armor. Because I like the green stuff, it looks cool. So what I would like to do is... I'm not actually planning on the gauntlets, just simply because I kind of want to stick with this top. The gorget I was thinking of going for. Some of the pauldrons. I might go for something else in the form of the gorget. Might go for something a bit more armored, basically. I might go for the greaves, because they do look cool. Oh, stupid bloody magicka. Jackal potion. And the idea is I'm probably going to use Series 8 parts and try and figure something out that works well. I don't want to use those because they are too big. I wasn't even thinking of using these the skirt that I'm currently using for this character. I was thinking of using something more like this. And one of the things I want to try is... Where is it? This cuirass is super skimpy. I get it. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to try and mix it with the top from the Void Cursed outfit to see if I can make something that has both aesthetics. So that's something I think I'm going to be doing tonight whilst I'm watching Critical Role or something like that. Because, you know, can't get bored now, can I? I did think about possibly using Azura's Guard because it's a cool looking armor set. The only reason that I don't want to use that now is because I want the green, honestly. The green looks good, honestly, in my personal opinion. Now the gloves, or gauntlets, or whichever I use. What's the other ones? Yeah. I wouldn't want to use those. Honestly, I'd probably continue using the Dark Witch ones. But yeah, the idea is I want to try and armor up this outfit and make it a bit more battle magey, I guess, is about the best way I could describe it. I mean, yeah, I could just go out the full-on demon route and maybe go for a bit more of a demonic-looking character and maybe go evil, but it doesn't really work with Dawnguard for me. I mean, there have been so many people who have, like,
theory crafted builds and just going, yeah, they're evil, but they are secretly evil. Doesn't make any sense to me. If a character's evil in a fantasy world, they're usually not very secretive about it. It's usually why you're having to deal with them.
What type of battle mage?
Not sure at the moment. But yeah, I kind of want to keep this aesthetic alive. This is the aesthetic that I like. What's that Rectus outfit that I had? It's not the Dark Nun. The Dark Nun outfit I've had actually installed for ages, but I just haven't had the ESP turned on. Partially because I wasn't overly interested in using it as is. But I might use it, I might not. But anyway, I'll probably come back to doing this most likely on Saturday, because I do want to do a Hogwarts Legacy stream on Wednesday. I mean, I know it's not as common as, or as popular as my normal Skyrim streams, but I still want to play that game. So, there we go. But anyway, folks, I will see you guys and girls on Wednesday. If I change my mind, I will probably come back to Skyrim, but if I don't, I'll be on Hogwarts Legacy. So everybody, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to follow, like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And I will see you on Wednesday. So good night, stay safe, have fun, and I'll catch you on Wednesday. Bye, folks.